Hello YouTube, my name is Parker and welcome back to Neo, The World Ends With You. In the last episode, and so it begins. I sure hope you wake up soon. Wouldn't want you to miss all the action. Was that Joshua? So, before we start, I have my cat right here, and he is asleep. And he's sleeping right there. I have a little, mat down there for him. He likes to sit there next to the window. Anyway, let me get this, and we gotta get this back where it was. There we go. Alright, anyway. So, hold on, I gotta do one more thing. I gotta turn the volume down. Oh no, I made it louder, crap. There we go. Alright, anyway, as I was saying, I did a couple of things since the last time we played. I uploaded the first part of this, and I also replayed this, or part of this, up to the first boss against the Scorpion, and I played it on the PS4 version, just to see if it was any different, or the load times and the frame rates. And it's a little bit faster with the load times, and it might be slightly higher resolution, but it wasn't like anything massive, so I'm going to keep playing on the Switch version. And I did notice one interesting thing, though, which is that... Hold on, I think I might have messed up my camera positioning. Okay, there we go. I noticed that at the very beginning of the game, there's 2 points where the game specifically points out Rindo running into people. Like, he bumps into people on the street. And that's interesting because later on, you know, he's in the game and the people pass right through him. So at that point, he's still bumping into people, so he's still alive. And I think the last time it happens, the second time, is right as they are leaving the ramen shop, or the whatever restaurant you pick.
Let me think this through.
So I think that might be a clue as to when they end up in the game, sometime between them leaving the shop and then when we actually start to see the noise and stuff. So anyway,
what to do?
We gotta find the sketched riddle somewhere around Stupid Street, which I believe is this way. I don't remember exactly which way we're supposed to go, and with my sense of direction, this is probably the wrong way. Let me just check real quick. How do I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, that's cool. It even shows the noise symbols. Oh, that's very nice. Alright, I don't remember exactly where we're supposed to go, so we're gonna go this way. Because I think this is the way we were supposed to go. I just turned around. Wait, can we investigate that? Head up the hill. Oh yeah, we gotta go up the hill, okay. I wanted to investigate these places. I know we gotta head up the hill, but I wanted to check the shops. Painting on the walls like hoodlums. Kids these days ain't got no respect for this city. Although I gotta say that picture looked awfully familiar.
Quit?
Sounds like graffiti to me, and it's like right around the corner too. What are we waiting for, Ring Dude? I need to give these guys better voices than just my voice. Let me look over here real quick. See if there's any... Oh, hey, look, people. The Prince! He's back! Look at that!
Come on.
No way. Yes, it is. It's him. I remember seeing him in the trailer, but I wasn't sure who it was at first. Spicy tuna roll. Huh? He effed the place, dude. Oh.
Hey.
Yep, AG. Who was that? That's a new character. Scoping out some new info to post about what's hot in Shibuya, I bet. It's kind of amazing he's managed to stay relevant with that attitude of his. Yeah, right. He's still around. It's the whole reason. Oh, he is a fan? I used to read his blog, F Everything. I was super into the whole Inui thing. Past tense, huh? Yeah, I just grew out of it. Plus, the prince went past cool and aloof and descended to, like, apathetic godhood. It works for him, but that ain't me, you feel? Looks like he has changed a bit. Although now you can see him up close and personal, his charm's pretty undeniable. You're totally still a fan. Not like he'd care what you think, he doesn't even know you exist. Gotta get back to the game. This was optional. I think this was missable. Okay, who's this? No. Who's...
Gotta focus.
Can't scan... No, I don't want to do it right now. Who is that? Hold on, I'm actually going to be looking around a little bit here. You can go in this alley I saw. Oh, I think this is actually the thing we're supposed to see, isn't it? Yep. Kind of different from the other two, though, don't you think?
Seriously?
I think someone graffitied over the graffiti. Crap, okay. Nothing we can do.
Huh.
Oh, what's he gonna do?
Hey.
Hey, Fret. Yeah? This is gonna sound weird, but bracing for weirdness. I think it looks like all our posts have been erased. Like all of them? Whoa. My account looks brand new. Maybe that update earlier deleted everything. Deleted just like us. It's like we don't even exist anymore. It is a lot of work for a prank. Right, so... Oh man, you mean we're actually gonna have to play this game of theirs? At least if we win, they'll have to set us free, right? MTZ? Excuse me? I couldn't care less which plane you exist on. That's your problem to solve. The only parameters that matter are me and the rules of the Reaper's game. Anything else is a colossal waste of my time. You've played this game before, right? If we win, will things really go back to how they were before? Beats me, I didn't write the function, I just plug in the numbers. If you want a real answer, try asking the game master of one of his Reapers. I was afraid you might say that, so what are we supposed to do in the meantime? Yeah, okay, so...
Come on, think!
Try to remember what happened here, come on. Oh, wait! Just something Mom asked me to buy yesterday. Hope she wasn't expecting same-day delivery. Yes, we're dead. We are dead now. So, you can reawaken people's memories. Oh yeah, that's his thing. But what induces this latent power? Is it the
Hey, Zeptagram!
Zeptagram number 1. You did that just now, didn't you? What did I do? Maybe not everyone fits the formula. Mold breaker. How about you go over to those common denominators and jog their memories? That psych of yours should help you solve for a variable. So we're using his, like, special thing. Who did this graffiti brainwave? I guess. Hang on a sec, take a closer look. Do you see what I see, Rin dude? MKN. I don't see that. I mean, I see it, but what is it? Don't tell me you've never heard of the internationally and legendarily famous MKN.
Let's look it up.
Let me familiarize myself then. Damn, you weren't getting those millions of hits. Who is that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Looks like she's known for her all-orange ensembles. Yeah, kind of her trait. Is this supposed to be like a Banksy type thing?
Hey!
Wait, if she's really the one who did this graffiti, then somebody around here must have seen her, right?
Whoa.
Oh, good point. Maybe one of them remembers something about MKN. Okay, let's try giving him a good old-fashioned reminder. Just gotta focus. Fret can jog people's memories and help them remember things they forgot. Oh my god, you might be able to see my cat cleaning his leg. Press the Y button while scanning to activate Fret's Psych, then tilt the left stick and right stick in the correct directions to reassemble the mixed up memory. Okay.
Let's have a look. Let's get down to business.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm seeing it. There we go.
Come on, think.
Oh, we're like reminding people in our area. So, do you think it actually worked? Let's see what they remember. Post-performance anxiety.
Huh.
There has to be something that awakens players' latent powers, but what? Something in the pin?
Gotta focus.
The urged slurp. Sometimes I get this urge to lose myself in a big bowl of noodles and Suzu slurps and forget about everything. My job, my loans, my mother-in-law.
Let's have a look.
Alright, I wonder if we're gonna have to go that way. Let me talk to him real quick. Oh, I can't talk to him.
Gotta focus.
I could a minute ago. I can't go that way. Oh, do we have to scan the prints?
Let's have a look.
No, we don't. We can't scan them, I guess.
Gotta focus.
Ah, here we go. Vexing. Oh, this dude. Duh. Okay, let's talk to the other people. I came just to admire the sights of this fascinating town. I'll go on my usual stroll, then I'll head home like I do every day. I made such a fuss about how my account got hacked, but after looking through my posts, those were all me. Just a very drunk me. Oh my god. Who knew the dawn? It is! Yes! Oh! Awesome! It is him still at the ramen shop. He's got the biggest veggies in the city and he saves them all for his favorite customers. What a treat. Awesome! It is still him. Let's remind this dude. I have a feeling that orange hooded hoodlum is up to no good, but they ran off towards O East before I could stop them. Call me Butterin, dude, because I'm honorable. I wonder if they're still hanging out around O East. Wasn't it A East in the first game? Well, we won't find out just by standing here. Alright. And there she still is, being kind of mysterious. Okay, we do have to go here. Oh, my dear sweet Shoka. How you set my heart aflutter. Someday I'll get a promotion and then you'll have it all. A big house, big cars, big rings, whatever you want. I spy a Reaper that's blocking my way.
Hey, dude.
Excuse me. Oh, wait, let me give him a voice. Excuse me, mister. We're heading over to A East. I don't know. I'm trying to do something here. Don't tell me we've got to do something for you first. Oh, my dear sweet Shoka. Man, this guy's like a broken record. He's not even listening. We'll never get through to A East if we can't get through him. What do we do now, Rindu? Why don't you remind him to do his job? Alright, I can do that now, can't I?
Let's have a look.
Let's do it.
So what are we thinking here?
Thinking the sky needs to let us through. Close. Go right there.
Try to remember.
Alright, now we can talk to him. Oh, damn, I'm still on the clock. Better get back to work if I want to bag that big promotion. Oh, holy cow, it worked. Whoa there, kids. If you want through here, you'll need to win a 2 reduction chain battle in Dogen Zaka first. That's not too bad. Well, go on, go. Phew, any longer I might have been demoted. Yeah, we already know how to do this. Pretty simple.
Gotta focus.
One there. These guys here.
Okay. I can do this.
And we're probably gonna level up this battle.
No sweat for Fret. Nice. Whoa, that worked!
Keep it constant.
Hands up! You
I'm gonna
got
save
the
our-
vector. You're done!
like
Hey,
Fusion
no
for the
stop
next
us
battle.
now! Are we awesome or what?
Wait,
Ha! Naturally. Let's have a
there
look.
wasn't 2 battles? No, we gotta do 2. There we go. We'll try that again.
All right. Who wants a piece of Fred?
And I was right, we did level up.
Absolute trash.
Time to take out the trash.
Hands up! Ain't no stopping us now.
We got this. Hey, not bad.
Just doing my job.
Fly.
There we go. And we got our fusion for the next battle. It's not called the fusion in this fusion psych in this one. It's something else. Like
Let's do this. Are you ready for this? Oh yeah, we win!
One shot him. Easy.
All right, could have been worse.
Evolve it, huh? Yeah, we'll do it. Glacial getaway. Alright, we clear the wall, right? Objective met. Nicely
Okay.
done. Well cleared. Marvelous crash. Pelt your target with a rock from above. Fully charge it to knock the enemy down. Okay, so that's another one for, like, I guess for Minamimoto's style. Tsutaya O East. Look at MKN, still somewhere around here. Grind, yeah. Grind them, of course. Ah, there they are. Hey, look, that's gotta be MKN. Certainly fits the description. Let's see. Always pains me to spray over someone else's work, but there's just no passion behind it. I've seen toddlers make more inspired wall scribblings than that. The streets deserve better, damn it, and I'm gonna give it to them. Yeah, now I'm all fired up. Better pour this passion into my next piece. Dude, can you believe it? It's really her, the real MKN. Oh man, I gotta get her autograph.
Hey.
Could you jog her memory first and then go back to the fanboy? Alright, that. We need her to remember the graffiti at Dogenzaka. You got it, Rindu. Alright.
Gotta focus.
Let's get down to business.
Oh wait, let's see what she has. Does she just say the same thing? I do feel kind of dirty graffitiing over someone else's work, but in a way it's like an impromptu collaboration. That's art. Okay, yeah.
So what are we thinking here?
Just gotta get it like that. There we go.
Come on, think.
Who would have thunk? I gotta know what he has to say. Who would have guessed old Yamazaki would go on to become a fancy schmancy fashion designer like that? Back in my day, all he wore was t-shirts and sweatpants. Let's remind you. Is this supposed to be 10-4 or 104? Uh-oh. We aren't glorifying capitalism on my watch. Time to spray over it. Why would someone put up a picture of 104 like that? What a lack of taste. Ah, okay. So it was a picture of 104.
Whoa.
Apparently so, but does it all mean it though? Probably we have to go there. We supposed to roar and beat our chests in front of 104 or what or something? Maybe? Yeah, we'll go there first. Ooh, okay. Azamaru, close in on your target and slice them. Keep attacking to unleash a fierce forward slash, then leap into the air and bring your weapon down to knock the enemy back. Wait, can we go anywhere else around here? Yo, there's some shops here, dude.
Let's have a look.
Oh god, no, I don't know if I want to do that right now. I do not know if that's what I want to do at the moment. So let's back over to 104. And we will see if we have to pound our chest and roar like a lion.
Hey.
You get something? Another Reaper broadcast.
Greetings.
Of course it's him. Getting into the groove. What's the news? Looks like one team has already polished off today's mission. Of course, it's probably the Ruinbringers, right? As for the rest of you, well, don't leave me cold. Especially now when today's game is finally heating up. There's only 5 teams left, and that number's only getting smaller. Your positions in the table will be locked by the end of the week. One team will take the prize, one will take the punishment. Don't like the sound of that. I am wondering, this is looking more and more like we might be doing multiple weeks again. Oh, and a special shout out to the Wicked Twisters. Congrats on changing your name and on locating the target.
Huh?
The Wicked Twisters? Is that... was it Minamimoto that changed our name? Oh no, it was him. Pretty sick, right? It's something. Now it's time to show me what you got, my turbocharged Twisters.
Adieu.
And with that, I bid you adieu. You changed our name without telling me? Oh, hey, it's a song. Yeah, because I knew you'd love it. I mean, what's not to love? This guy. But it's so cringy. Oh my god. What's with the face hair, dude? You know it's a cool name. Just picture us, a massive tornado tearing everything to shreds. I mean, if you've got a better idea, I'm all ears. Can't say I do. Let's go with your name, pal. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my volume up just a little bit. There we go. Admit it, you love it. Can we please just move on? Alright. Wicked Twisters, move out. Alright.
Gotta focus.
So let's try it. I'm gonna make us level 5. And I'm going to give us our best possible pins right now. Oh, they now have like an element to them now too. So it's stone or fire. This one's a little bit weaker, but it has that fire affinity, and I'm wondering if that's maybe going to be better. Long range, huh? No, I think we need the power for right now. Yeah, we'll stick with what we got. I'm gonna swap that. It's only slightly less powerful and it has that affinity. Oh boy. I can't like do a manual save, can I? I don't think so. Graffiti. Whoa, wait a minute. You'll earn street art through your adventures, which you can use to tag the walls of the graffiti section of the records menu. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's neat. That's actually really cool. You want to talk about the Jet Set Radio vibes coming in here?
Let me think this through.
Alright. Oh, it said saving. Alright, let's just go right in. Alright, we're here. Right where the clues told us to be. Yep, do it, man. You gotta do it too. Says who? I already did all the heavy brain work.
Seriously?
Felt like you were just... God damn it! Just monkeying around. Reject humanity. Return to monkey. Give me a break. Alright. What the hell's that? Oh, it's a gorilla, huh? Oh, we got King Kong coming in here. Is that our target? Yes, it is. Yeah.
Sorry,
Boss time.
but you're no match for me.
We've got King Kong coming in here.
Here's a complex equation.
I don't know what he's gonna try to do here. Yeah, he's weak to that. Look at
Ain't no
that.
stopping us now.
That was totally the right move.
Just careless. Was that cool or what?
Not bad, I'd say.
Fly.
It might be resistant to the ice. I'm not sure. I said the thing.
Such simple equations.
We're on a roll.
So careless.
Yeah, he can't be really knocked down with that.
So far, so good.
Let's keep it going. Fly.
What's it doing?
Getting ready.
For what? Nothing good.
Oh dear. Oh crap. That wasn't good.
Get over that remainder.
And our groove's going down. No.
It's over. Was that cool?
There we go.
or
We gotta
what?
go back up.
Not bad, I'd say.
Hit. Hey, not bad. Just doing my job.
Time to take out the trash.
You're done for. We're on a roll. Let's end this.
Attack him with this.
Got the wrong vector.
Awesome. All right.
Hey, not bad. Just doing my job. Yes, got it. We're on a roll.
I probably should have brought in the.
Was that cool or what?
Not bad, I'd say.
Time to take out the trash.
Ah, there he goes again. What do we do?
Change our coordinates.
Yep.
It's
run away.
that, or get crunched.
It's over. Yes, got it.
All right, we're getting him down there.
We're done for. Was that cool or what?
Not bad, I'd say.
So careless.
It's over.
Miscalculated.
Crap, they
Got a
grabbed him.
good grip.
My advice? Don't get grabbed.
Says the guy that just got
lend a
grabbed. You just got grabbed, dude.
So good.
There we go. We got him. Easy peasy. Wait, hold on. I gotta remember I got this thing.
That was easy.
There we go.
Not quite the solution I was looking for.
Grin Reaper. Okay. Let's see what that does.
Phew. Looks like we won.
That definitely felt tougher than yesterday. I thought we were done for. Or are we already done for, seeing as we're dead? You think if we had died back there, we would have come back to life like a double negative?
Like a double
Let's
negative.
just say that we won.
Not till you grab the pin. Doesn't count unless you reap your reward.
Huh? What?
Oh, is he gone?
What do we have here?
Who's that? Oh, it's her. Is she?
My eyeliner put up a real struggle this morning. But it looks like my luck has turned up, just like my wingtips.
Oh, is she?
Finders
Reaper?
keepers, right?
Uh-oh. Look at Fred.
Yes, ma'am.
Fred, no!
I've heard a lot about you wicked twisters. I hadn't heard you were so precious, though. Even if you are a bit slow on the uptake, can't have it all, I suppose.
Sorry, but who are you?
Oh, sorry. Where are my manners? My name's Kanon Tachibana. I'm the leader of the Varia Beauties.
So one of those other teams.
And I think is. So did
Today's
she
results
take
are
it?
in. The Varia Beauties effortlessly erased
She
today's target,
did.
but the Ruin Bringers remain on top.
Oh
Wait,
crap! So
but
she
we're
got the
the ones
credit.
who erased the target.
Bless your heart. Did no one tell you? You won't earn any points without this pretty little baby.
Okay.
Oh, that pin.
Oh, and make sure you pick up any pins you see lying around.
Why didn't Minamimoto pick it up?
And you'll want to pick up any pins you happen to find. Trust me.
He didn't pick it up.
Remember,
Why didn't he
to the
go
pinner
after it?
goes the
Does he just not
spoils.
care?
After all, these babies are this season's must-have item. I
just
know
did-
it's
he
a
didn't-
competition and all, but still. I hate to steal it from you.
Don't worry about it.
Though, won't that put us
There's
in...
plenty more pins in the
Hang
sea.
on, Fred.
Aw,
seriously.
aren't you a little sweetheart? Since you already got my name, mind if I get yours?
I'm Tosai Furusawa, but everyone calls
What
me
happens
Fred.
if we take it back?
And this is my buddy Rindo. I guess he's like the leader of the Wicked Twisters. Or something like that.
Pleased to meet you, Fred. You too, Rindo. We may be rivals, but here's to a fair fight.
Says the girl that just took our, just stole our
and
kill.
thanks again for the pin. See you tomorrow. Ciao, boys.
Ciao.
Oh no,
Great. All that work and nothing to show for it.
Fred, no.
At least now we know what a real team looks like.
Intimidating. That's what.
Yeah, I was too scared to ask for the pin.
Yeah, that's what
Especially with that gaggle of guys behind her. They looked like a real bunch of grinders. You know, cranking out that EXP. And Kanon was super cool, am I right? Man, I hope we get to see her again.
Dude, are you?
A complete
Yes.
moron.
it was. Oh, if I recognize that dead
Whoa.
voice. Yep.
Oh, hey there, Shoki.
She's like, I'm done.
Frankly, I'd say you're both morons for giving up all those points like that.
I haven't heard a voice that recognizably just done since I played Persona 5 with Kawakami.
Has no one told you the only way to escape the game is to come in first?
Oh yeah,
Or that you'll
okay.
be like absolutely screwed if you end up in last?
What would happen if all of the players were on the same team, though? That's an interesting thought. Like, if every player was on one big team, then they would all come in first.
Maybe.
Don't tell me you're waiting for someone to say this is all some sick joke.
Yes, he's been waiting for that.
Snap out of it. This game is 100% real. Maybe you could at least try to act like your lives are at stake here. And shake things up while you're at it. Everything's been so predictable.
Something's telling me that with what is going to happen, it's not going to be very predictable.
Wait, how are our lives at stake if we're already dead?
Here's an idea. How about you find a new friend?
Come again?
It's like this. Word around town is another player's joined the game.
Ooh.
Sounds like they're a real wild one. But beggars like you can't exactly afford to be choosers.
True.
Think it over. Later, losers.
Interesting. So,
Gotta say, I don't like the sound of being absolutely screwed.
wait, another player joined the game in the middle of a week?
Although we kinda already are, since we can't contact anyone.
Would that be the girl that I can't remember the name of? Nagi, I think her name is? Or maybe Neku?
Are we seriously dead? That would really suck.
Wait. Swallow and I were texting earlier today.
I saw that too, and I thought that was very interesting. That's something I found interesting.
Looks like my message went through just fine. Maybe we've just got bad reception?
Yeah, that is weird that we can text him specifically. So is he maybe a Reaper? Oh, it's the lady with the iguana. How's the new recruit? I'd say they got potential. How much potential are we talking here? Enough to spice up our little game. Won't know until we throw them in the pot and crank up the heat. Then maybe we'll see whether they meet your high standards. There's something about them for sure. The two I met yesterday weren't bad either. Oh, okay. So they weren't talking about us. Who were they talking about then, I wonder? Maybe they were talking about the people I can't remember the name of. The Ruinbringers. Is that so? Yeah, I got a feeling they'll put on a good show for us. Things are gonna get wild. I don't want to get my hopes up, but I trust your instincts. You've got a real sixth sense when it comes to troublemaking. Wait. Get twisted. Okay. Oh, dang it, no! Is this the end of the demo? No! Aw, man. Fine. It is. Alright, I think it is, isn't it?
Can we just not?
I'm
Reaper
wondering...
team, this feels a little unsafe.
Okay.
We have so much to live for.
So now this is just the trailer we've already seen.
So did you Deceptigrams have time to process mission?
I'm curious.
Oh, fresh out of the box, ain't you?
If
Not yet.
her right there. Is she the
Not
player
yet.
they were talking about that just showed up? That's a possibility.
Our society won't fall to flotsam like you.
These babies
Okay.
are this season's must-have item.
Have a marvelous
So that's interesting then. Swallow's a very interesting character.
Reaperly job for once.
Do you need a smack to jog your
I'm betting
memories?
he's either gonna be
Splendiferous!
another player, obviously something very important. Maybe even like this game's version of Hanakoma. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna be
Mercy for you!
somebody greater than the normal Reaper.
It may already be too late.
When you mess up,
I don't know if
always
he's
think
gonna be like
interesting.
the producer or not, but it's just an idea. Alright. I'm gonna kinda let this play out and we're just gonna see if there's anything
This
after
seems a rather
this.
risky endeavor.
Goo or something?
Oh yeah, this is the one where we see
Think of
Neku.
you.
I'm curious to see something real quick.
I have orders.
I'm trying to figure out if that... I'm trying to figure out if the person here is the same person we see with the face of in the final trailer. And I think maybe. Alright, let's see if there's anything else here. Thank you for playing. Yep. So when the game comes out in about 1 month from the day I am recording this, we will be able to continue where we left off. So, I really enjoyed this. This was fun. I'm really looking forward to the rest of this game when it comes out next month. But until then, you know, this was like I said, this was a really fun demo. I'm really looking forward to this game still. A lot of questions. You know, I think I have a general idea of what Minamimoto's probably after. Same as always. You know, who was that new player? Was it Tsugumi? What role is Neku gonna play? You know, just a lot of stuff. Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this here. If you liked it and you want to see me play the full game when it comes out, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm also currently playing Nier Replicant, and I am... I either just finished or I'm finishing up Super Mario Galaxy depending on when this video goes up. So, we'll also do live streams over on Twitch. We're currently playing through Metroid Prime and Beautiful Joe for the PS2. And, well, Metroid Prime for the GameCube. And I will see you in the next one. Later.